Now let's take a look at some news in brief.
Chinese Vice President Xi Jinping said on Wednesday that the country is ready to strengthen cooperation with Japan in disaster relief and reconstruction. In a meeting with a group of Japanese lawmakers, Xi said China hopes the Japanese people will overcome difficulties and rebuild their homeland as soon as possible. Masahiko Komura, head of the Japanese delegation, expressed gratitude for the sympathy and assistance from the Chinese government and people after the Japan quake in March. Visiting Chinese Foreign Minister Yang Jiechi and his Serbian counterpart Vuk Jeremic on Wednesday agreed to promote bilateral ties and boost cooperation in economy and trade. Speaking highly of the rapid development of bilateral ties in recent years, Yan said China treasures its traditional friendship with Serbia and respects Serbia's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The two foreign ministers also agreed to promote exchanges and cooperation between departments of foreign affairs of the two sides. A set of guidelines for resolving social conflicts and disputes was jointly issued by 16 government departments on Wednesday. The guidelines advocate mediation as the best way to resolve disagreements, as compared to litigation, arbitration, and other judicial means. In accordance with the guidelines, early warnings and detections of social conflicts are necessary for disputes to be solved via mediation. And the mediation agreements could be legally binding after they were given judicial recognition by courts. Official statistics showed Beijing residential sales fell 44% year-on-year during the May Day holiday period. Market researchers say the various measures the government has adopted to curb rising property prices are the main reason behind the fall in sales. The measures include restricting residents from buying second or third homes and higher down payment requirements for mortgages. The May Day holiday lasted from April the 30th to May the 2nd. A charitable foundation was launched in central China on Wednesday. This foundation, organized by the local government in Hunan province, aims to collect money to give aid to migrant workers who cannot afford fees for their children's education. Local officials say every May the 20th will be the day to encourage people to donate. Similar activities are expected to be held in other cities across the country.
A man in northeast China's Liaoning province has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for hunting 20 protected wild birds in a nature reserve. This is the heaviest penalty for poaching. Chinese giant pandas will soon have their own hospital and nursing home. China Report has the details.
The world's first giant panda rescue and disease prevention center broke ground on Wednesday in Dujiangyan City in southwest China's Sichuan province. Upon completion, the center will provide health care for giant pandas, both in the wild and in captivity, and also provide a comfortable residence for the aged. That's according to a panda expert with the Giant Panda Protection and Research Center. Covering an area of over 50 hectares, the center can care for 50 pandas at the same time. Giant pandas are among the world's most endangered species. Statistics from the State Forestry Administration show that about 1,600 pandas live in the wild, while another 300 live in captivity in zoos around the world. Among them, nearly 80% live in Sichuan province.